Recording, Jen?
Yep.
Steve, we appreciate you coming in and spending time with us so far. We looked at some motorhomes. It sounds like you want to look around some more. Fair enough to say?
Yep.
Even though you can compare motorhomes all over the place, they all got wheels and chassis and boxes. What I've found to be the case is what really separates a happy motorhomer from an unhappy motorhome. It's not necessarily the coach they buy, because this whole process of buying a coach, maybe it'll take you a day or a week or an hour. But what really makes people enjoy RVing versus not is how they're getting taken care of when they have a problem down the road. If you're camping and your slide out won't go in, or if your jack stalled and you need some help and you can't get it, that's what makes you crazy. So have you owned RVs before?
A trailer.
So you know what we were talking about. So we'll spend a couple hours, talking about the motorhome you're going to buy, and the paperwork will take 20 minutes. But where we differ from the rest of the RVers or the RV companies is how we take care of you after the sale. And you hear that all the time. Oh, we take care of you after the sale and service after the sale. But Paulsville is truly committed to that because we realize that you're going to spend more time with us getting your maintenance done, your roof seals, your oil changes and things like that. So what we've done is we've put together a whole customer care and customer service department that's unlike any other RV dealership, not only in this state, but anywhere in the country. We have dedicated people we've hired who their sole job is to be there to answer the phone when you have a problem. Okay? Nobody else does that. On top of that, on every purchase, be it a $200,000 purchase or a $20,000 purchase, we put together this customer care package. And inside this thing is some very important things that you're going to find you're going to need after the sale that no other companies provide. So we call it a customer care pack. It's all done in leather. It's nicely done. But inside, some pretty important stuff. First thing that happens if you have a problem is you're going to look for what?
Phone number.
A phone number, right? You need somebody to call. And the person most people tend to call is the guy they last did business with. So in this case, you'd call me. So my card's right on top. I'm here, cell phone number right there. Not only do I have not all the answers, but I need help. Well, all the people that I rely on are in this book too. Okay? I've got our service manager. Right? I've got our finance department who's going to help you with the financing. I've got all of our customer service people that we work with. Their cards will be in here. So anybody who has the answers will be in here at your fingertips. So when you have a problem, and it's not a question of if, it's when, because these things are assembled by people and they're going to break. And when you need some help, you want to be able to get it right away. So all of the people that you need to get a hold of are right here at your fingertips. So that's pretty important, okay? I'm going to go to my favorite thing that's in here. Take a look at this. This is a checklist, okay? I don't know if you use checklists where when you go camping now, but I tell you, how many times have you ever been to a campground and you thought, I forgot something? Forgot to crank down the antenna. You ever done that?
Mm-hmm.
Or you left something at home, or if you got to unhook anything. So take a look at this. What's number 2 on the list there?
Shut off the water heater.
So whose job would that be? Would that be you, or would that be the wife?
All the camping, it's all my job.
That's your job? Okay, is there anything on that list that might be her job?
Empty the refrigerator.
Perfect. You can see how that comes handy. And you could joke around with it, but frankly, all these things, if you forget about them, cause the problems that we're trying to avoid, right? But inevitably, one of them's going to happen, and here we go, bam, right back to the people that can help you with the problem. So we're doing our best to give you all the tools we can to avoid problems. Checklist. Very good. Along those lines is Paulsville RV's helpful hints, okay? Inside this book is basically kind of a primer on basic things. How an outside shower works, what thing, verbal descriptions of things that your technician will go over with you when you take delivery, right? But here's a quick reference manual to say, how do I turn on the furnace? How do I turn on the propane? What am I looking for in fuses and bulbs, okay? What to do when you're on the road if you have a problem, right? It's a quick reference material. It's light reading that you can read it in bed at night. It's a great tool to have, okay? What we have here is just some recommendations. Paulsville's been doing this since 1986, okay? We've got a pretty good idea of what people are going to need after the sale. Listed on here are some must-have things. Things like a water hose, water pressure regulator, sewer hoses, kind of all the basics are listed here. Then we've got a highly recommended section, which is things you don't necessarily have to have, but most people find they like to have. And then some things that are good to have. Okay, maybe a little bit of luxury items, but some things you may not think about up front, but rather than making 3 trips into the parts store to get these things, you can kill it in one fell swoop. So just a little checklist. We're all about the checklist. All right, little booklet on maintenance. Okay, number 1 reason for people having trades that lose value is because they weren't maintained correctly. That can mean roof seals, that can mean tire pressure, things like that. Things that we tend to forget about until it's too late. Okay, this book identifies potential problems in your future, helps you avoid them. Okay, again, light reading, glance through it while you're watching TV, when you're in your favorite campground and the fish aren't biting. Okay, cool thing to have. I thought you'd like that. Okay, this just a little brochure. A lot of people don't know this. Over 40 trained master certified technicians in the company. We've got 20 bays out back here. Some of the best, most educated technicians, and in addition to that, a full collision center. If you happen to rub up against a fire hydrant, somebody bumps into you, fiberglass repair, metal repair, anything you need as far as collision, we can take care of you. Okay, we're a one-stop shop when it comes to service, and this is just a little bit more about some before and after pictures based on the scope of what we can do. We're also associated with many of the major insurance carriers, so we got you covered everywhere you slice it. So, okay, second favorite part, after the checklist, here's where the money comes. Believe it or not, in this little black thing, you've got over $1,000 worth of value here. Doesn't cost you a dime, okay? It's something we're providing that nobody else is. But in here, let's go to one right here. $89.95. What do you think that would cost? $89.95.
Maybe an oil change?
Oil change, bam, free. Okay? No charge. No gimmicks, no nothing. It's just saying we appreciate you. We appreciate your business. Your first oil change, it's on us. Okay? Some things like that are in here. Clean air recovery. If you travel with pets, I don't know if you do or not, but this is a system that we can get all the pet dander out, all the pet odors out. We do it a lot of times on a trade-in that's come in. Here again, it's $149 or $249 regularly, only $149 because of the coupon that's in the book. Okay, I'm not going to go through each of these in detail, but believe it or not, if you took advantage of each one of these coupons, over $1,000, it's staying in your pocket. Okay, pretty valuable. Wouldn't you agree? Right. So that's what our customer care book is all about. And again, we may not be the absolute cheapest guy on the block. I'm sure you can find a trailer with wheels and tires and sidewalls cheaper somewhere, but I can look in the eye and tell you that there isn't anybody in this state or in this country that is going to take care of you better. So you need to contemplate that, because the hour or two we spend finding a trailer is a very small percentage of the time that you're going to need someone for help, okay? And that's where we really shine. So I appreciate you listening to me about that. I believe in this wholeheartedly. I think we do a better job at service than anybody. Interested?